Kalalal Wadla Basham Shai Basham Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers and the four corners of this earth, pushing this within truth and in sincerity. I'm going to talk saying Shalom. Yeah, so back here at another short video, you know, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Shai. Received a video in a group chat yesterday. With some startling information. Now we know the bread we are eating is defiled. We know that. We know that. But wow, just wow. I'll bring the precepts first and I'll play the video last. Yeah? I'll play the video last. I think that's how I want to format it today. Not sure what I will entitle this video, but yeah. So let me go to the book of Ecclesiasticus. Yeah, Ecclesiasticus, otherwise known as Sirach, chapter 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. And rust is something that does increase until it consume the entirety of whatever it is rusting. So that what that precept mean. So his wickedness will just increase. Right? It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, it will be like a mirror, right? That looking glass. I believe that's what they're talking about. I could be mistaken, right? But nevertheless, the point of the precept is that you would realize, even though he crouch, even though he come with smooth words, you will see that your enemy will never want the best for you. He will still be wicked, right? Verse 12, it says, set him not by thee, lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou shalt at last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Yeah. Don't even keep him wrong here, right? Because obviously he will try to take your spot. The scripture say, well, let no man take thy crown. You understand? Verse 13, it says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or such as come nigh wild beasts? Yeah. Who will pity you? Nobody will pity you, because why? You keep your enemy around you when you're supposed to keep them far. So who will pity a snake charmer when you're trying to charm a snake? When he bites you, you look for that. You look for that. Yeah. We have a saying on here, don't trouble. You understand? Because trouble will trouble you. So that's basically what you do. You trouble. Alright, I'm going to go to Ezekiel 4, and when I play the video at the end, you'll understand what why I went to Ezekiel 4 in the first place, right? Ezekiel 4, some really 9, 10 somewhere there. Verse 10, it says, and thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be weighed 20 shekels a day from the time thou shalt eat it. Alright? Pay for your meat. It said, thou shalt drink also water by measure, and the sixth part of an hin from time to time shall thou drink. Alright? It says, verse 12, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in their sight. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, where I will send them. Right? So he's saying, you will eat your cakes that make with the dung of a man, even thus shall the children of Israel eat slack. Right? The defiled bread. Yeah, even so we will eat the defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether he will send us. And that Gentiles is not talking about the lost Israel, the lost sheep is there. That's talking about the other nations. Right? You understand? I'm talking about the heathen. Right? Now, let me go over to the book of Deuteronomy. Alright? 28, yeah, the book of the curses, 28 and 40, I'm start at 47, do I? Um, you know what? I'll start at 45. It's a moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, right? And pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder upon thy seed forever. Right? Because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, which is a sign of faith. You serve him with faith. Right? You're not serving him sincerely. The scripture talk about now the true servants will serve him in spirit and in truth, meaning sincerity. Right? It says, for the abundance of all things. Yeah. He said, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger, and then so we will drink in measure, right? Right? We'll be hungry. So we'll eat whatever they give us, right? They say, and in nakedness, which is shame, and in want of all things, Everything we want, we will want it from who? From our enemies, because they will be ruling over us, right? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed it, right? Right. Now, let me go to my video. And you'll see why I went into Ezekiel 4. Alright, just bear with me here. Let the video load up.
Oh, you guys are not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. But the World Health Organization has given the green light to not only make patties for burgers and only God knows what, from mosquitoes and bugs, because you already know they want us to.
Alright, define with mosquitoes and bugs. We're not supposed to be eating them kind of thing. And yeah, locusts is one thing, but you know what I mean? When they say bugs, they don't mean locusts. They just said that. Alright?
We eat the bugs. But they're giving the green light for scientists to start making meat from human feces.
From human feces. And I read that you say, well, we'll make it in Ezekiel 4. So we'll make cakes. Well, the dung of a man in their side. They being who? The enemy. Right?
It's not a joke. I'm serious. Don't believe me?
Just made meat from your number 2. Japanese scientists have developed a method to create edible steaks from human feces. Unbelievable? Well, it's happening. A researcher at the Okayama laboratory collaborated with Tokyo Sewage to address sewage mud excess. He discovered the content in the mud contains high protein due to bacteria. So, the team isolated and combined these proteins with a reaction enhancer. Result? Synthetic steak. The meat comprises of 63% protein, 25% carbs, 3% lipids, and 9% minerals. And it's visually enhanced with food coloring for a red hue and improved flavor using soy protein.
Oh, you guys are not gonna.
You understand? And they're going to market that because why? They're going to market it because why? Because they done burn down all the, all the farming land. They're oppressing the farmers right now in Europe. Yeah, they're oppressing them. So, your enemy will make this your daily bread, Jed. You'll eat that defiled bread in time to come. You understand? When famine really start to take hold of the land, when that famine start to plague the land, you're really going to You're going to run down this defiled bread, like you will literally be eaten down. And they go say, hey, it has 63% protein and 3% this and 9% this healthy meat, so on and so forth. All sorts of folly. Right? But we know that is what it's coming with. One precept came to mind. Right, when I was watching the video just now, I'll just bring it out and then I'll close off. Oldie but a goodie by, why did I hit Isaiah 30 and 30? Right, oldie but a goodie. This is Isaiah 30, I'll start from 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Yeah, they cover with a covering but not the spirit of the Lord, because that spirit is light. And what the scripture say? Men love darkness rather than light because the deeds were evil. You understand? They didn't want to be reproved. So that they may what? Add sin to sin. Yeah, so they do what the council are, they rather take the council are the wicked. You understand? So they could live how they feel, live how they want. Right? It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. You understand? Yeah, because they trust in the system. You understand? And they will bear that shame in the kingdom. You understand? They'll have that mark of shame upon them. Because why they trust in the system, they thought the system could have saved them, they thought the system would have last forever. They get so indoctrinated by Esau and he plan. You understand? They see the things Esau have and was mesmerized by it and thought, hey, that could be for us too. This too can be yours, inside you, you know. So yeah, that is just the message in this video. You know what I mean? You have to know your enemy, you have to know what you stand for. So with that, I would say Kalal Wahwadla Yahawabasham Yoshai Basham Kokodash. That would end us to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. I'm Brother Manat saying Shalom.